people that two types. That one type is the one who never pays and always lets the other pay, and is like, yeah, we'll pay next time, and they always forget.
A B A O 哪种付钱方式才能谈钱不伤感情 ？AA 制就是好女孩。那你看看外国人怎么说
Do you think men should pay the bill just a stereotype?
I don't think so. I think it depends. Are you friends or are you on a date, and how are you thinking about that?
我觉得算是一种刻板印象。
因为有很多女生是希望说，第一次出去约会，男生可能就是要直接买单这样子。那如果是你们第一次约会会选择这样做吗？
如果你说吃个饭那些什么都可以，但是如果第一次出去见面就买包包或名贵的东西，确实会给别人产生不好的印象，觉得你是不是只看重于钱？
见钱眼开。
I'd say definitely not. But maybe for the first date, it would be okay. Because it kind of shows that it's traditional and that you're kind of serious about it.
肯定是刻板印象，因为现在我们女生都比较独立，都是有自己工作，都不一定要男生付钱啊。
非常认同。
你们觉得跟情侣或是朋友吃饭应该要采 AA 制吗？
我觉得是 AA 比较好。我有能力去请你，可是不知道其他朋友是不是有能力，或者是其他原因不方便请的这样。
我身上没有半毛钱。
所以一般 AA 的比较好。
I think so, unless you go frequently. Because if you go more frequently, you could just take turns. Say, okay, this time I buy, next time you buy.
Yeah, we normally split it sort of however ways. I pay some, he pays some, split it when I go out with friends, or you just do rounds.
朋友吃饭可以互相请对方，跟伴侣的话比较多会请客。
比如说这次我买，下次他买，不是说我提醒你这次你要买单，或者是他提醒我要买单，就是我可能这次买，他自己主动下次就会去付这笔钱。金额太大的话，可能会采用 AA 制，但是小金额其实就无所谓。
It depends on the interpersonal relationship. Like when I'm a couple, then sometimes it's like, okay, I'm gonna pay, you're gonna pay. But when I'm out with friends, we usually just split it all.
As a perspective as a woman, I can say that if someone is paying for me, I have the feeling I have to give something back, or he is expecting something. I pay my part, he pays his part, so there's none something like, oh, I paid something for you, so you have to do this and that. And I feel more comfortable from my perspective as a woman.
How do people in your country usually split like this type of money?
It depends
It depends
on the person.
Yes.
So there's people who are similar to us, but there's also a lot of people who follow the stereotype and say, hey, the man has to pay for every date, for every occasion.
It depends from the generation, the age, the beliefs, also how they study, so what they come from, and the backgrounds of the families.
It's usually the man that pays in the United States generally, but over time with new generations, I believe it's more equal between man and woman.
So, are there any taboo in your country where it comes to splitting the bill at gathering?
No, it's very relaxed where we come from. I don't think anyone will take offense to wanting to or not wanting to. I think the only thing you can't do is go out to eat and not bring your wallet.
皮夹去哪了
There's not a taboo, but there are sometimes people that two types. That one type is the one who never pays and always lets the other pay, and it's like, yeah, we'll pay next time, and they always forget.
无言以对
This is not a taboo, but people don't like to see that. That's why we fairly split everything in the beginning.
每次吃完饭或者是一起去消费之后，然后坐在角落滑手机的那种，也不会自己拿钱包出来，他就是走你走。
I would say during the first few dates, ordering the most expensive thing on the menu is definitely taboo, and expecting the other person to pay for it.
心怀不轨
So, if a friend says I'll cover this time, you get next time. Do you think it's better than go Dutch?
Yeah, that's I'd say that's pretty common. Maybe just easier instead of having to split up the bill every time. One person pays this time, then you agree that the next time the next person pays.
If I trust the person, then I will do that. I have friends where I'm like, hey, I will pay because I know next time the person is gonna pay.
Yeah, it's mainly down to trust. If I trust a person, I know, okay, even if I pay 5 times in a row, the 6th time they will pay. You obviously want to find people who you trust in your surroundings. If you don't trust people, you shouldn't be friends with them.
I like Dutch better because then you don't have to remember. It's just easier.
自己出自己就是最好的方法。不然因为有些人比较在意的人的话，可能因为这次金额比较大，下次的金额比较小，可能会在意一点这种细节上面的问题。
那是什么情境下面你会有主动买单的念头？
可能今天运气特别好，然后一件特别好的事情发生，然后就跟朋友说，哦，今天饮料我会请，今天饭我会请这样子。
还缺朋友吗？
Maybe if the other person did you a favor or you feel like you owe them something, then it's a nice thing to pick up the whole bill.
Anytime? Yeah, anytime. I'd pay anytime.
He likes to pay, so.
买不买？
When it's an occasion when I invite people, I want to celebrate, I don't know,
My
I finished my
birthday.
studies, I have my birthday.
If I invite you and say my occasion, I will pay. Also, as a woman, I have to say, if I feel the guy wants more and I don't want more, I'm really happy to pay my own bill, so he doesn't feel like he can get something out of it.